to the first in a series of videos around PixArk, a multifaceted game based on creativity, where you are a survivor put into a world filled with different creatures and different biomes. In today's video, we're going to be covering the server list page, what the different types of servers are, the pros and cons of each, as well as the character customization. So let's go ahead and get into it. Here you will see the main menu where we have single player, multiplayer, and you can see the different options that we have for each. You can join PixArk, where you go to different servers, both official and unofficial, or you can host a game if that's something that you would like to do. As well as some options down here, changing your game, mod management, where they do have mods that you can put on in PixArk, novice guide, credits, and of course exiting. But most players who want to play are going to go to the multiplayer, so that's what we're going to be focusing on. And we're going to be joining PixArk. And as we do that, you're going to see the server list pop up, and you're going to see all kinds of different stuff. A lot of the servers are based around region, so you'll see Asia, European, and then of course North America, and that's what we're going to focus on today. You'll notice that there are different types of maps as well. The older map is called the land, or the PixArk from the map. This is basically a big area of land surrounded by water. But they have done an update, a DLC that has been come out that is called Skyward or Skyward map. And this is where the biomes are islands. Every island is a different biome, and the islands are floating above a like the zero level, which is just clouds and nothingness. Wild tames that land on it die, but as survivors you can actually land on that. You can't build upon that, but you can land on it and use that as a way to move around the entire map. So you can see here that we do have two different types of maps here. We have Pioneering and Chaos. And I want to touch a little bit about on both, and you'll see down here kind of an explanation. So Pioneering, you'll see it says peace state, cannot attack each other. So what this means is that this is kind of the PvE, or player versus environment type map. This is where you go in and you can focus on gathering materials, finding different creatures that you would like to tame, and building. Building is kind of the main aspect of this, where you can go in, create all these massive things, but you don't have to worry about any kind of PvP. You will see another state here that says Fury. There are no official maps that have Fury, but this is a really cool kind of concept where during the week that you are is in a pioneering state, so a peace state, and then on the weekends is a chaos or PvP state. So during the week you can build up, get ready, and then on the weekends is when you can actually go out and raid. And to me it's kind of like a war server. You build up, you get everything ready, your defenses, your offenses, everything ready to go, and then on the weekends you can attack or defend depending on what you want to do. But if you do get attacked and raided, you have the rest of the week that you can kind of gear back up and get everything ready again. So it's kind of a nice thing. And then Chaos, which is the kind of server that I play on, is PvP all the time. It is a constant war state, so you're always having to worry about what you do, where you build, how your defenses are. Every time that you log off, you got to worry about what could happen, who could raid me, and whatnot. So there's the different kinds of servers that they do have. So it's just kind of based on what you would like to do, what kind of server you would like to be in. I prefer the PvP at all times, just because if you ever do want to go out and battle somebody or try to find a base and raid, it's fun to be able to do that sometimes. But also at the same time, it makes it more, it gets you more anxious, gets you more excited to make sure your base is ready to go, and you could be attacked at any point in time, which is kind of a cool aspect to do. So what we're going to do now is cover the character customization page. So all we're going to do is choose a server, and we're going to hit join. Since we've never been in the server before, it's going to take us to a character customization. And here we go. So if you have any saved presets, as you can see I do, you could choose that and load it up, and that's what you're going to be. But for here we're going to go through some of the options for the character customization. So you could choose a costume. There are some basic costumes here that you could choose, kind of what you want to be covered up with. We will choose this one. I like this. It kind of looks like a war outfit to start. They do have hairstyles. We'll go here with the Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber look. And this is also if you'd like to be a male or female, right? So that changes, the options change based on if you want to be a male or a female. They have different hair colors that you can choose. Standard gray old man to black and everything in between. I like to go on nice green, it's my favorite color. So they have different eyebrows that you can choose. I always like my guy to look a little bit angry, just for intimidation, and the same thing here. You can choose different eyebrow colors. Go with a nice purple. Purple and green looks good. They have different eyes. We'll just choose a regular eye here. Eye color, same thing, white to black and everything in between. We'll make them look a little bit evil. And then you can also do facial features. So if you would like to do facial hair for your guy, and on women it is makeup. So we'll do a nice beard. We'll make this a blue color as well. And then jewelry, if you'd like to choose jewelry. So a ring. Would you like to do a pipe, an eye patch, a binky, glasses, which I like to do the glasses here. So this is what you do, and if you'd like to, you can save this as a save. You can save your character customization, so anytime that you want to, you can just load that up for any server that you go into from this point on. And then here's the big test. Where are you going to go? You'll see on this particular server they have 8 rally points. So this is the spawn points for each area. So what you want to do is you want to take a look on the left here, and this is the different types of biomes that they have within the server. You can see from the least dangerous to the most dangerous. So what you want to do is you want to kind of take a look at not just the area, that the island that you're going to be spawning in on, but also what are the islands around. So if you're able to navigate from the Dawn Island, which is the spawn points, to the next area, are you going to be going to an area that's here, as you can see, white is more difficult, or are you going to try to find a spawn point that maybe has, like here, less dangerous around it? So let's see what we find. Alright, it looks like this is going to be the spawn point. So what you do is you name your character, what you're going to be shown as in the game, and then this is it. Create a new survivor. Now, let's say you've gone through all this options and you're like, I don't know what to do. There is always this option down here, and this is to randomize your character. Just like that. But we'll keep our test loaded up. Here we go. And in the next video, guys, we are actually going to be going into each island, taking a look at it. So the next video will be all about the Dawn Island, the creatures in it, the different types of materials within the island, and kind of exploring one of those islands. So stick around to the next video. We'll see you then. Guys, that was some more content from us. We hope that you enjoyed it. And before you go, make sure that you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below so we know what you thought about it. Also, before you take off, got some more content right over here. Go check out those videos. See you next time.